Now we don't have to say happy birthday to John anymore, but we still will. John got a bunch of happy birthdays. Doesn't that make you feel good, John? John, I have some bacon, John. You got quite a few happy birthdays, you know. That's great. Thank you, man. It's not for a little while, but thank you. I do appreciate it. I do. I do savor every birthday wish. I appreciate you. Yeah, happy on birthday. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Uh, my watch is telling me to wind down. Pause for mindful moments.
Ooh, it's a little dirty.
Just having a mindful moment. Need to calm down and have a mindful moment. Thanks for watching. I don't know what I ever did without a watch. I never had a mindful moment. Some people would tell me, get out, check what time it is. Whether my blood sugar is too high or low. Hey, his birthday's not for 6 months, but happy birthday. Hope, happy birthday, man. And I hope happy birthday. I'm glad John, you got so many happy birthdays. That was nice of you, John. That was awesome. It's thirsty Thursday. What are you drinking on thirsty Thursday? Sucralose and sugar lamp. Uh, yeah, I'm still getting used to them. They are better. It's always crazy when you can see well. Hope's birthday is until next year. So I'm not a small man. So you've already had your birthday, but happy birthday again. I don't know. Just keep up with us. Happy birthday. Yeah, I didn't go with the Ray-Ban. Yeah, I didn't go with the His birthday's just like well, happy birthday. Turn it into a happy birthday streak. Oh, they look good on the yeah. I like
Griff, my
those.
brother.
Yeah, I didn't get Ray-Bans.
Good to see you, brother.
It's weird.
Can you see my painting? I'm painting this
So I had gotten into surgery,
lantern,
but I was just totally offline
kind of
for a
lantern.
couple years, and apparently my eyes are slightly
Not very practical.
so he he replaced this time. But
It's kind of a. Can you see this? It's a cement lantern. It's to cover the
yeah,
outside
looks good. Yeah, I like yeah, those look great.
lamps in the houses in the south of Portugal.
Yeah,
Um, we call it
Maui Jim.
algarve lamp.
Super expensive. I don't know. Ray-Ban's got to be close to that.
And I'm also watching Carlos Clemente Skywatchers, and I'm also watching our I don't know if you know David Divine.
Yeah, I mean they're definitely better than going to
He
the
thought it was
store
my
online.
birthday today.
Well,
Hello,
you know,
Erev, my brother. How you doing?
watching them, but the frames aren't as big and the
I'm
resolution.
talking a little bit low
I don't know.
because It's quite late.
We've been into the eye doctor. Jeez, they're not cheap.
Everybody's sleeping, guys.
They
But
are
today I
not.
decided I went for a hike and I
Yeah,
decided
and
to
I'll tell you,
do a little
the
live
place
later to
wasn't like
paint
they're taking
this.
all
I
the
was
money they're
feeling
making and remodeling
like I
the
needed
place.
to relax a little bit,
It looked like the 1970s
and it's very
or 80s or
stormy
maybe early
outside.
80s. So I'm pretty sure they haven't remodeled the place since.
Guys, I went on
So
the
instead of going
hike
back and
like
finally
1 hour.
man, I must need
When
glasses.
I
This place looks like
arrived
it's been
home,
recreated.
like
But when
at
I got the
11
glasses,
o'clock
it
at
looked the
night, it
same.
started pouring rain,
So
guys.
it
It
just
was
looks that
like,
way. It just looks
damn,
that
I'm
way.
so glad I didn't stay any longer. But my friend, he had the cell phone with the
Yeah, I know. They offered me those too.
meteorology,
Yep, the transitional. And I said no, no. As a matter of fact,
and um, and he we were right on time, guys.
no offense, I'm talking to you. It's not annoying. It's distracting, right? Because
So how you guys been? How was your day?
I mean, it's convenient. You don't have to change glasses, so it's cheaper probably than
Erev and Griff, you had a good day, my friends.
Ray Bans. But I asked him
Oh my
about
god, my palm trees keep falling on my ceiling, guys.
distracting, but I didn't want to miss it.
Because of the wind, the palm trees they fly
Always fun.
and they bang on my ceiling, and
Fine.
soon I'm gonna have to go on my ceiling and check.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I was
Okay, so this is a little bit dusty. Oh, hello, Josie. Good evening. Good to see you. Good to have you. Hope you had a good day. Oh my god, guys, it's so windy outside. I will take you a little bit outside, guys, in a minute so you can see how it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really scary, guys.
Um.
Okay, I may do this
Yeah.
lower part here.
Yeah.
So, guys, I have a big bucket of white paint
Right on. Yeah.
that I found. So, can you see this small bucket here? This small thing? I have one like huge in my garage, and every time I have to paint stuff, especially white because I only have white paint, I do have a salmon. It's not salmon, it's kind of very light orange, and because we have some walls painted with that color, and I do have some paint of that, but that paint is for the walls. This one here, I use it to paint anything.
Well, I would. Yeah, I was just going. I go once a year.
So, guys, can you see that it has an inside lining here
Yeah.
and an outside? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint it all white. Yep, I was thinking of using the paint to paint a little bit outside as well, but in the walls, but I'm not sure if I should use it on the walls because I found this paint and it may not be. It either was leftover from somebody there was black paint as well, guys. I should have brought the black paint, but I was dumb. I only saw the white paint, and guys, I brought the white paint kind of by mistake because I just wanted the bucket, but I saw the paint and I said I'm gonna bring the paint and then I'll use the paint, or I wasn't gonna drain it. It's not healthy. but I said I'll use the paint for something and then I'll keep the bucket later. The bucket is still full of paint, guys.
la presencia de objetos que no deberían de estar ahí, debido a lo peligroso que esto resulta para cualquier tipo de tecnología. Entonces, ¿de qué tipo de tecnología estamos hablando? Si recordamos los
Guys, I'm
primeros
also
años
gonna
de la
show you
computadora,
some stuff,
de forma
something that
práctica,
I did.
los sonidos
So guys, my kid gave me this here. It's like a wood. It's like a wood. You put it here on the table like that, and then you kind of put the cell phone here, and you have a support. Can you see? Then it's kind of tilted to the back, like it's not vertical, it's a little bit tilted to the back. So if I want, can you see it's tilted? So if I want it vertical, I can put it vertical like it is here. Susie B, my sister. Oh, so glad to have you, sister. I was actually doing the paint because I wanted to relax a little bit, but I automatically thought of you and I said, "Oh, I wonder if Susie B is around." I'm glad you're there, sister. So you can see it's vertical now, but I can tilt it to the back as well. So 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 my kid gave me this wood thing here, and what I did, guys, look at my master. I had this transparent. It's not glass, it's acrylic, and I made two holes, one here and one there, and I put two. This is a nail. This is a screw, and it was perfect like that. It because sometimes when I put it like that, like okay, I'll show you guys. Sometimes when I put it like that, it would tilt and fall to the back like that because of the weight of the cell phone, like that. Hello, Danny. Good to see you. Bud Files. So, guys, what I did was I put this acrylic here, but it was doing a lot of noise. And what I did, guys, I put this, it's like some spongy things. I find these spongy kind of stripes or little pieces. Can you see? I found this blue. I cut it in half and I put it forward. But then I noticed that on the back it was still doing a lot of noise with the wood, you know? Yep, here everybody's sleeping. And I put this here perfect. And now, guys, look. Almost no noise. It's perfect, guys. So this is a John P. Adventures invention because, guys, I do like to use some traditional inventing for, especially for noise and stuff like that. Shh, John P's on the phone, Susie. Okay, so where was I? Okay. So I've got a lot of inventions, guys. Let me just get you another invention.
que todavía no se, o sea, ya la NASA comprobó que sí existen en la atmósfera de la Tierra elementos que estamos relacionados con eso.
Guys, you're gonna love this. Okay, so guys, remember when I told you when I found the mini metal thing? Yep, on my rides, on my hikes. I also found this old um, Guys, John P is really crazy. I also found this old handle for the door. Wally, my brother, good to see you. Big hug, brother. And so what I did, guys, is I glued. It's this is kind of plastic. I thought it was wood, but it's plastic. So I glued this here, this mini thing, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get something to put down here, maybe like a larger, and I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do with this, guys. I have to be sincere, but I was thinking of doing like a support, like the mini maybe turn down and put something here, like a transparent glass or plastic acrylic. No, Johnny, my brother, of course not. You're the only troublemaker. My wonderful brother, troublemaker, Johnny. I'm joking, of course, you know. And I was thinking of putting that there and then gluing my blue corals. You've seen my video, I think, of me gluing the corals. And I was maybe thinking of using this as a support for the corals and then trying to sell it. But I'm not sure. Maybe I'm gonna maintain this here. Remember the my bus that I have the missing tire. Look, John P just made a new tire out of some wood thing that he found. And you see this hole? I was doing it today with my mower, with my little mower. I need to get it a little bit larger and then I'm gonna glue it to my bus and this is gonna be my tire. Okay, so this is my other thing. I had a silver I had a silver mirror, but it was broken. Like it was like a woman's old silver mirror, silver, with a cable here, down here, like that. Can you see? And it was broken, and I once tried to glue it, but I couldn't. And I was thinking of restoring it, but one day I had a bunch of silver like broken and stuff. And so what I did was I took all the silver away. I sold the silver and I glued the little wood chip on the back, which is like very nice and smooth. And oh, Johnny, believe me, I do have so many inventions, brother, here at my house. You will love it. I just I just forget of doing videos for everything, it's so much stuff. I have my sword collection. I will do a video soon. This is something else I've done. And I don't know. I have my nunchucks right over here, guys. Can you see? I've done a video on them before. So this is my cane nunchuck. Wait a second, I'll turn the light on. This is my cane. Too strong, sorry. Maybe too strong, guys. This is the cane one. Can you see cane? The cane here? This is another one. I used some, this is my nunchucks. Can you see? I used some rope. I found a lot of rope, and so I put all this rope and then I glued it with hot glue. You know that hot glue? Guys, look, it's perfect. It's never gonna, and it's quite light. And this here, the chain, I found the chain like hooked to one of those granite poles. It must have been maybe for a dog or something. And I took it out and I made it myself with glue and stuff. You see this part here? Guys, perfect, right? And then I have the bull. This is for this one. Johnny's gonna love it because this one here, I almost didn't touch it, guys. And this, can you see? It's like a thick one. Look at my hand. Look at my hand. Look, thick one. So it has a round. This I think was from an old hammer or one of those old big hammers. The chain there, going down. And this one here, I never had the time to make it prettier. So if someone comes in, guys, I'll hold with this and maybe use the soft part just to hit. Yeah, but I'm selling them, guys, because I do this stuff because I like to sell them. For people who like to have this at home. This is my planet. I found this ball somewhere with a hole, and I put a string on it. I don't know. I have a bunch of stuff. Oh, let me show you this, guys. This may be my next painting. And Susie, I've been, I've been all try. I've been saying that I'll be asking you. You may be my guest for this here. That's why I painted the bench already because this one here, I think it's a prettier piece. Do you know what this is? Look, guys. Look, I found this the other day on one of my hikes. This is all wood, guys. All wood. And what I think this is, guys, is just, you know, to put some sculpture on top. I maybe clean it completely, restore it, paint it. Guys, it's amazing. Look at the size of it. It's beautiful, isn't it, Susie? Yeah, doesn't it look like a Roman column? You know, the top of a Roman column. I may be just putting some hooks on the back and putting it like on the wall. And I have this is my second one. I have another one, but it's made of clay, kind of a hard clay. This one is wood. It's gonna be beautiful, Susie, don't you think? Painted white. I'll Oh, let me show you this one here, guys. This here is a lamp from my kids, from Spider-Man. And the other day, I looked at it, and the back part was all broken, the plastic, completely broken, and the batteries were leaving from the back. The mechanism was all leaving, and you know what I did, guys? I went to my oh, I love this music. It's David Divines. Okay, so guys, what I did, guys, was it was completely broken here, and I had like a rubber base for one of those little benches, the metal rubber things you put so that the metal doesn't scrape on the floor, on those benches. It was completely ruined. I couldn't use it again. I picked it up, guys, and I stuck it inside, and it was like a glove. It was like a hand in a glove, like perfect. And I like squeezed it. I got this very powerful tape. I think it's not aluminium because it doesn't ring. Hello, Looter, my brother. Good to see you. It doesn't beep on my metal detector, guys. And I put it around here. This part here, can you see? What did I do? I put it around here, but I left like maybe a little bit. The tape goes more or less from here to here. And I put the tape completely, I closed it up. Let me show you. I closed it up, guys, completely with the tape, and then I put some glue. I left the glue, those white glues for wood or whatever. Yeah, this duct tape is amazing, guys. It's like €2 for, I don't know, it's not a lot. And then, guys, I put the glue, and then these parts here that were sticking out of the tape, I burned with a lighter, and then with the metal, because this is kind of plastic, and then with the metal part, I kind of squeezed it, and guys, it's perfect. It's still smelling a little bit of glue, but guys, amazing. Look, it's working. It's working. And like that, my kids don't jack my wonderful headlight. So, guys, John P thinks about their kids, but especially he thinks about his working materials. Johnny, can you see that this lamp is the same as or close to the lamp of whales, of abandoned whales that he uses on his caves? This is a Brenzenstol. It's German, guys. This is amazing. This has a small light here on the back, right? Just for, I use this for riding my bike at night as well. And then at the front, it has strong, more focused, kind of. Can you see? This is focused, unfocused, focused, less strong, less strong, medium strong, and then the SOS lights. So, guys, this is amazing. This is what I use for my night hikes, for my detectorism, for anything, guys. Anything, especially at home if you don't want to use a light every time. This is amazing. And you just stick it like that. It goes down. It costs like $40. It goes down if you want, just to read a book. Just read a book like that. Perfect. Alright, guys. Let me just put this stuff on the place and I'll come back for the painting. Guys, I'm gonna show you how is my, can you see? How is the bus going? So, the bus, I've glued it already. Can you see? Actually, wait a second. Why am I being so stupid? Okay, perfect, guys. Look. I've glued it. This little part was missing. It's kind of glued. I put this here so that it holds. I may just leave it there, guys. It's kind of looks like a nice little tape. Oh look, this is all bent. Let me put it back. Okay, so guys, afterwards you can see that the ball, the this thing here, you can see that it has nothing to do with that. Look, guys. I may paint it black first. Let's see if I get the paint. My kids have paint, so I may use that. Afterwards, you can see that this is a little bit too big. The hole is still not good for that. Can you see? Still very tight to the hole, so I have to get this hole practice a little bit more with my mower. This is my mower here for my works. This is my the rose I offered my wife on Valentine's. This is my. I was hoping it was my cigarettes seeds growing, but you can see that that one is not cigarette. That one is a weed. It's a weird weed. That one there may be a cigarette. Maybe, maybe. But I don't think so, guys. And what I'm gonna do is, I don't know if Tennessee is here. Oh, hello, Ranch is my brother. Good to see you. This is my little lamp. He's missing one of its windows. I have to find a glass window for that. Remember this, guys? This is my workstation where I have my stuff, my bottle openers. I don't use them much but they're kind of old. I think that one is old. Pieces, the stuff I find, and I keep them here because I don't. This is what I found the other day. Remember, guys? My two swords, kids, maybe antique. I found this inside that chest. Remember? Oh, big hugs, Wrench. Sorry, brother, I wasn't paying attention. But guys, I'm still up to discover what this is from. But I love them, guys. I may just do an art piece with it. I'm not sure. Guys, do you remember the all the keys that I found? Those sets of old keys. I sold them to my friend who buys me scraps. He likes that kind of stuff. But I kept this key here for me because I'm gonna do something with it. It was in good condition. Look, I kept it. I don't know, I have so much stuff, guys. This here, guys. Let's go back for the painting, okay, guys? Just before the painting, I'll just show you this here. This here is that creepy clown. Remember, guys? The creepy clown? This creepy clown has been in my life for many years, since I was a kid. And let me see if it works. Okay, I don't want to wake up anyone. guys, this was broken, and my friend, my awesome genius friend, look what he done. He put this like a wood chip here. He got a something because he noticed that this motor here it turned. So basically, we lost this lower part, and he just found a little bit of wire, and he did a nice mechanism. Look, this guy is a genius. So this guy is kind of a friend of mine, and he restored this for me, for my kid. But this is old, guys. Look, it's kind of wood, but it's nice. Okay, let's continue with the painting, guys. I'm also watching this here. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, I can leave you with that. Some UFO stuff if you like. Okay, so guys, it's quite late, but I may be having to go. Maybe I don't know, maybe half an hour. Let's see if I can finish this. So guys, I have a lot of stuff that I paint, I change, I don't know, I just make it a little bit more modern, you know? Especially when it's tacky stuff, you know? You know what I mean by tacky? Sorry guys. So weekend is arriving. Hope everybody still has energy for Friday. Sorry guys, I forgot about the aliens. Susie B, you're there. Yep. I didn't mean the literal aliens. I meant the UFOs and stuff. So tonight I was watching a Seth talk. She's an experiencer at Mid Midwest Paranormal. Um, I had watched her before on UFO Man yesterday, so it was funny to have her see her in 2 days in two different shows. Yep, sister, this is a algarve lantern, kind of for the outside. This has a little. Let me see here. It has a little thing. That hole there is where you put it in the wall, and then you can put a lamp. You can put a electrical lamp. This one, I think this one here, I've seen them with electrical, but you can put a candle. You can choose whatever you wish. I may have to do another white painting of this because this is just the first cover. Um, so even on the top, it looks a bit more colorful. The white is not as strong because the 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 stick had a little bit of water. Okay, let me use my left hand a little bit. It's not as good, guys, but it's always good to practice both your hands because you may have your right hand very tired or the left one, depending on the one you use. This is more of a more of an osteopathic advice rather than maybe a painting advice. So I was gonna have a patient yesterday, but he had told me already at the start of the week that he was feeling a little bit sick, and we would leave it for Thursday. But yesterday he reminded me. I called him. I called him. No, I sent him a message to confirm, and he told me that he wasn't feeling good. So we scheduled it for next week, for next Wednesday. What is that? Yes, that sound was a little bit strange, guys. Okay, I think now I can put this like that. I had a little bit of a clogging on my chimney, but a friend of mine told me to use briquettes. You know what's briquettes? Briquettes? You know those compressed wood for the fireplace? And he said to me, "Look, a friend of mine told me if you have a clogged um, fireplace chimney, you use briquettes for a few days and it will clean even your, if you has a glass door, it will clean your glass door." And I was like, "Damn, are you sure?" And he said, "Yeah, man, that's what my friend told me." And I'm like, "Okay." I bought some briquettes. I think it was 10. They started burning good. There was one night, guys, that I put two briquettes inside and um oh yeah, charcoal. I put two briquettes and a little log that I had there on the fireplace on the side. And guys, I could see the pipe. The pipe was incandescent, guys. It was scary, guys. It was very scary. And so what I've started to do is I put a briquette in the middle, a little bit with other pieces of wood. I've stopped using those woods with glue because the glue is what causes the chimney to become blocked in the first place. Of course, the normal wood does already block a little bit, but if you use the glued wood, for sure, guys, it will clog it up very quickly. What do you think? It's becoming quite nice, isn't it? I almost do I have the same art as Susie B, guys? What do you think? At least on the timing, I'm good because Susie B does very late night paintings. I'm just trying to be a good brother for Susie, nothing else, okay, guys? And I may be not doing a 7 hour Susie. I cannot do that. I I cannot try that even. I could try maybe at 9 p.m. when my family goes to bed, and then do a whole nighter. But I have to practice more. Oh, okay. Like I could put. I could put. No, last night. Oh yes, last night. This I saw SOR this morning, and I heard SOR. I didn't see anything because I was still sleeping, but I heard it, and oh, I was so happy when Scott said, "Hello, Susie B," and I was like, "Oh, wonderful! There is Susie B." But for me, it was like 8 in the morning. I was still sleeping, guys, but I was hearing. My subconscious hears everything, guys. I think I'm teaching my subconscious, guys, because usually SOR, I watch SOR either in the morning, where when I'm sleeping, I kind of wake up and I listen, or at 5 a.m. when it's the time where he goes, 5 a.m. it's the start of the show for me. So I either go to bed at 5 a.m. So it's starting, yeah, it's starting quite soon. Um, and I put SOR going, and but usually I fall asleep like in the middle of the first hour. So when I wake up in the morning or the next day, the show has completely gone already, or I don't know how I pressed the pause button, and or it fell and it pressed pause by itself. And so usually I when I wake up, I already know I missed, like, the second 2 hours. So then I rewatch that. But I'm quite sure that, oh, look who's online, my awesome brother Seven, guys. Oh, you're gonna love him. Oh, you're gonna love him. 7 minutes.
Incredible.
Okay, so guys, please have a look at my brother Seven. His name is Seven Spalding. Okay, guys? Seven Spalding, okay? We're gonna hear him, okay? I'll still talk a little bit sometimes, okay? He's a sky watcher, guys, but he does has some contact with some special people. I love him, brothers. I love him as a brother. And every time I watch him, I love him more. It's amazing, guys. But you know, we have our time, our available times to see each other, you know, to see him. Hmm. Let me see if he says hello to me. I'm gonna put it in caps so he may say hello. He's a philosophist, a little bit of philosophist. Oh, sister, Seven Spalding has a beautiful smile. You will see. But his voice is his gift. So, guys, we have elections on Sunday here, and I talked with a friend of mine today, so I know who he's voting. So, I do have a useful vote here. I know what he's voting. I've thought of voting on that same person. I know my wife is gonna vote on that as well because I've talked with her and she told me already. Um, I was going for the weed vote actually, just for that. But for that, I will have to go to the government that just crashed, and they were a big fault on it for giving support for the other bigger, other bigger candidates. So they licked the boots of the bigger ones, and of course they won a lot of money, but they lost reputation. The only thing that helps them now is the weed vote and the war on Russia because they are in favor of Russia. So by being in favor of Russia, they they kind of show they don't want any more war, you know what I mean? So I don't know. Look at
And I
that,
mean,
guys.
that
Chocolate
completely
Oreo.
insane.
But it's
I
not
mean,
Oreo,
what I'm
it's
saying, hence not
white
mine.
label.
I didn't lose anything. I woke up, smoke settled from the last couple of nights. Skid marks were off of my back. I took the rusty spoon, pipe, and a couple of pencils out of my jugular from the back where I
Mmm.
bumped into people who were so complimentary, so welcoming. I've never seen five, six people show up and just be like, wow, I'm so about to be your friend. Oh my gosh. And then the other things that happened, which in a way I wish that whoever they were, they hung out because one of them said something that did happen. It was terrifying. And I think they let it happen to, on a scale of 1 to 10, as scary as it was, probably about a 2 or 3. And they could have let it turn it up more.
Oh, damn, guys, I'm gonna take a lot of time.
But I don't want to say their name because instead of engaging with me, what these people all did was
I
troll
knew I
and then
shouldn't have done this.
remove the comment,
I'm
time you
joking.
out for like 8,000 seconds too.
It's quite late.
It was that deep. So there was definitely something, somebody that
But
I
guys, I'm
might
very
say,
satisfied because
whether it was,
the
let's
storm
just
is
say the
getting
new
calmer,
mind thing. Gotta be careful what the Gestapo.
and I'm
We're worried about the
feeling
Gestapo.
very
We're worried about how
relaxed,
they're treating the
guys.
sky. We're worried about
Very
everything that's in our bodies
relaxed.
now. The water, you
Amazing.
don't even know what's up in it. And now I had my first christening. Boy, I had my straight up. I was a virgin to
Oh my god,
how my
this is
cherry got
wonderful.
popped the other night. You know, I mean, I got
Yep, that was a
put up
wonderful
against the ropes by
white
Mike Tyson
label Oreo.
and Evander Holyfield and Buster Douglas and Muhammad Ali all at once, and here they all
I also
walking
have
up going,
these
hey,
ones
little
here.
dude, hey, little dude. You know, I was like, wow, this is fun,
You know,
man. Let's
palmiers. Oh,
grab
I
a couple
love them,
people.
guys.
Well, we all kind of talked a little bit. What's up? But all of a sudden,
I'm sorry,
all
guys.
wait,
I have a little bit
popped
of
out.
a
All of a sudden,
sweet tooth
bam,
here.
something hit me from behind. I was like, wait, that doesn't happen in boxing. Is this boxing? Wow, I was out cold. You all saw for the rest of the video. I was sitting there going, hey, wait, are you shooting, spitting, loving, hating? Who is this? And then somebody named, I don't even want to say their names. I mean, and I don't mind. I do not mind jumping out of this flaming, you know, you know, beast fighter plane, this flying fortress in a World War II,
So,
flying
guys,
over
I haven't
Berlin.
voted
Flag is
for
too much.
maybe
It
more than
doesn't
10 years, guys. I don't
matter that
remember.
much. What does is my job. These beautiful kids, and the fact that I was able to sneak and vote in there. The fact that my family wants to know what in the world me, these kids,
But I
my
don't know. I
nephew,
kind of
and now
feel
my
this
brother
year,
are all looking at.
if my wife
Nothing,
comes with me
nothing,
and with the
nothing,
kids,
nothing.
I'll
You
go.
would not want. You'd be bored. It's a new toy. It's a new head. Okay.
Just because of the assholes who crashed our government. Because they were stealing a lot of money.
It's okay.
You know, the European helps. You know, the money that Europe pays us to lick their boots. That's kind of it, guys. That's the money. So that they can
Thank God I'm
all
still
try
smart on the from the last couple of days, or else I would have
to
truly suffered.
steal some millions for their pockets.
I might still. Mm.
These
And it's
guys
funny. That's
think
about the
that
extent of the expression.
life is about
And
stealing
the kind of
and
outburst of emotion
keeping
that
the
we have these
public
days in my
with their
family
eyes
now
closed, guys.
is that loving and caring. Okay. Mm.
They know they're gonna be caught and they're gonna go to
Okay.
jail.
Suppressing your intuition.
But the ride
I
for them
realize.
is good because
Thank you, whoever
they
it
have
was
money
from the
for
other
good
night.
lawyers.
My intuition. And then I realized
and they can keep coming out.
and then stuck in an incubator for 2 months with a blindfold on and then
Others
released
will
when he was done.
pay
I don't know if I
for
was
their
born with my
for
soul
their
lined up
for their
in this
mistakes.
timeline, in this continuum. My, my,
That's Portugal,
my seventh
guys.
density self hadn't quite found where in the world was I supposed to be by my brother, by my
That's
mother's
Portugal. It's not
chest.
good, guys.
You know, I was kind of born either without a
It's
spirit
not
or a
good
soul,
anywhere,
either
isn't
one.
it?
It's just
Right?
now caught up with me. Intuition. I'm a Leo. What's intuition? I'm already chasing whatever has moved and or made eye contact with me. Lock on. Doesn't matter if its horn is stuck in my side and I'm upside down. I'm still gonna hold on with my claws and teeth. Not so much for dear life or because I really needed the food. It's just that's what a lion does. I didn't jump off a cliff these last 2 nights. I've done that hundreds of times in my life. Given up an opportunity, like I said, a relationship. Primarily it's relationships, but you can look at financial decisions or timing. It doesn't make any difference. This is different because, like I said, the hot-headed knee-jerk reaction with a lack of any kind of technical experience, I would have, for the right reasons, done a very wrong thing to clear up space. And to all my knowledge, before I met Max, or before Zorian came back to me, because he knows how to do it too.
Oh, Max, guys, my brother Max.
All I would have known to do, because I didn't know
Max Maximus.
what they're able to do, and I still don't know. And when they figured it out, I said, I don't want to know.
I'm trying to
And
get
to have
him
my hands
on
blown
my
in
show
dirt
as well.
on the skins of congas, an upside down strung guitar,
Susie B,
or
you know that I
skins
want to make you a proper interview.
yeah. Um,
I just want you to
I didn't
be
want to know.
chilled
I don't want to know.
so that when you, we
This can
so
stay
when I make you the interview,
already in the
I was
mold
thinking of
of what I like
painting
to do,
something so
a
that
grinding
you wouldn't be
machine made of
very
bolts and rusty old
stressed
parts,
out.
and it's just still chugging, and it's got teeth
But
made out
I
of,
want to make a
you know,
proper
um,
interview, Susie B.
um, like spark plugs, and
Ouch.
I don't know what
What
that
was
just
that?
was.
Proper interview because
And it spits venomous acid.
I've watched your
Like I
lives.
said,
Sometimes I
too much
may
black,
not be
and go ahead and abandon
with
ship.
100% attention because
What
I
scares
watch a lot of stuff
nor would I ever
sometimes.
do that. Ever. Swimming with sharks.
But I've heard
Jumping out of a plane with a bed sheet strapped to my butt.
I've
Some
heard it
rock climbing
and
over maybe 5 feet. Certain
I
things.
want
No. Jumping off, paragliding. No.
to hear it again.
That squirrel suit you can put on and I'll watch from the
But
safety
let's
of
give
the
some
shore here on
time
YouTube. No.
and I want to
No.
make a very nice
Bicycles,
interview
motorcycles at all. Seen somebody with a new bag?
because
No.
tonight when I went on my live, I tried. When I went on my hike, it
Here's
was
one
very
thing the
windy, so I
moth
didn't hear
grinding
anything. But
maple
every
leaf.
time I go there, I try
Oh my gosh. So the
to
point is this.
see if
Before it
there's
begins, it
anything.
might not.
Oh, I stuck
Why?
my
It
foot
might
on the
not,
hole
and it might.
today
Though I have made it a loving little place.
during
I
my
really
life.
have.
I found
Especially after
another
whoever it
trail
was that
for
did.
me and my friend to
Ow!
go
Shit! What they said
on
they
the
were going to
same
do.
woods that I
It
usually
could be
go
made into
near
a
the
lot worse.
highway.
I'm just going to go ahead and admit it. That ain't got nothing to do with the trolling stuff the other night. Well, it does because they
But
say
my friend
anywhere
today,
I run,
he wasn't
that's it.
wearing
And they said they was going to do something, and they
impermeable
did.
boots, so
Why and
I think
how?
he
And
got his
if you
foot
come back
wet
again
when we
talking to
arrived
me
there
and
because
with
the
me,
entrance was a
well,
little bit
well,
muddy.
or attack again, it don't make any
and
and the sky videos.
it I
All
didn't
of
have
the
I
things that
forgot to
fly
start the
there
live
really are a
earlier.
select group of
I was
people
talking with him
who
and we just
have
forgot.
made me
It was
know,
a little
in
bit muddy,
spite of
the entrance,
myself, I've always enjoyed this,
so I kind of
but I
decided,
never
oh,
took it seriously as I
I'll
did
start the
now.
live when we get to the
Not to quote
spot.
Spider-Man, so I won't quote
Um,
Spider-Man. You know it. I was fine sitting in my bathroom in my old apartment because the stool worked perfectly as a throne,
yeah, I
and
stuck my
the
foot
window
in a
right there,
hole, like in the
and
woods,
hanging from a cigarette
like
butt.
the water
I
drains
was super
somewhere,
excited. I had a
when it
garden.
rains a
Let me
lot,
show you guys my garden with my
and
flower pots and
some
calories.
ground starts
Woo! And
starts
and
like depressing with the water. I don't know,
bird
it kind of
paradise
makes that
and
little hole. It starts
oh my
small, but
goodness,
it
I
may
had
become
so
big.
much
So it
beautiful
was
stuff
like,
growing all over the
I
place.
don't know, maybe the
And I'd
size
sit
of
there and
this
crush a
lamp.
couple of
It was.
brews and
I stuck my
just
foot straight away, guys, and
glow in that sun.
I tell you,
I
it
just
went
working
like
out.
maybe to
Tom,
my
I've lost
ankle
a
a
little.
little
Notice how
bit,
skinny I look.
but I was a little
Notice
bit
how out of shape
afraid
I am. Well, this
because
is the catch
further
22.
ahead
2020
there was a
happened.
little
It left me
a
scarred
bigger
in
depression,
terms of I just need to get back outside
and it looked to me
and
like,
put on the 20 pounds that I've lost. You all know it. It's not that I
okay,
chose this. It's just
it looked to me
2020
like it
happened.
was
The gentrification swept across the country like a blazing fire, and
there
now
could
it's
be a
back.
bigger depression there,
Literally,
even
there was
bigger
no
one.
escaping it.
So I was a little bit scared to go there.
Right along.
I was putting my feet
See
and
what I'm saying?
I could
And
only
then,
feel
right when I got back on
vegetation,
my feet and could be doing what so many
and
people are doing, which is
sometimes
letting
I
the Tesseract
because
take charge
because I had
and
my
sort of turning
foot
your back on
in a little hole
lesser
just
needs,
before,
weaker
I thought it was
brokers.
best not to
Instead of
go
that,
there.
I've just gone, hey, everybody, I
And I
spoke to
was
my nephew
alone
tonight.
because my friend, he stayed
Uh, Come
at
on,
the entrance
you and I'll share the
to
bed.
let me go
I
and do the
don't
live for
care.
a little bit because
Family
he
has
was,
got to start to
yeah, he was
reorganize
with his
back the way
feet
we used to be,
already
which is
wet.
to
He
make
didn't want
the
to get his
safest,
feet
most
wetter.
comfortable part in the middle that's literally soft in case anybody falls down for the weakest. The person who might have lost everything during 2020, the person who may have some emotional problems and stuff. But what happens is they get stigmatized by everybody because everybody has skeletons in the closets that have become quite very clear personally during the 2020 and during the Tesseract box cubing of everybody's minds for a while. Everybody's so sick of looking in the mirror,
He's
and
talking
everybody's
about the
so
vac.
desperate for money
Okay.
that might lurk in this, or somebody's retiring there, or somebody's mom has Alzheimer's. That there's a little bit of property. This during right before 2020, and then especially when that happened, everybody scattered for whatever this world looks and feels like you better grasp at the expense even of your family, even of your kids. Well, we are doing the exact opposite. And some people in my family need that. Literally, where they know that 24/7, if they fall out, or if they have a seizure, or if they just need a place to go for a day or two, where they're surrounded in a place that literally feels like you're in bag shop
Anthony
row.
J, nice to have you, my
Like
brother.
Gandalf smoking a pipe
Big
with
hugs.
Bilbo, not so manically as in the movie, mind you,
Oh
but
yes,
normally
my
walking
brother,
around
we're
checking.
painting.
Oh, this
We're
cheesy
painting
device.
this.
Well,
It's
just go
called
ahead.
algarve
Have you run down to the
lamp.
gun?
It's
Got
just
three
the
old
shell of
engines.
a
What?
lamp, for
I
an
bought
outside
this lamp
lamp.
150 years ago. Would you like some?
But I had it for a while,
Perfect. A puff of
guys,
smoke from
and
someone's
I thought to
cigarette
myself,
wafts across the room. You want some of the
this,
sec?
why
I'll
not?
just
And
open
I
the lid
picked it
for you
up
folks.
off the
Just
wall,
being in the circles. It's
and
fantastic. Let's
let's
play some
just
healing.
paint it, guys. Let's see how it
Where the
stays.
expectation is
I
that
still
at
have
some
the
point somebody's
insides.
going
I
to
may
get
leave
a
the
runny
insides
nose
for later,
or
okay?
need a hot bowl of soup.
For part two, okay, guys?
Made not too warm, not too
Make
cold,
this pleasure
just right.
last, right? Or make
This is
this
going to be too much
last,
fun.
guys.
This is going to be too
Part
much
one,
fun.
part two, part three? No, just part two. It's not iron. It has iron, Anthony, but it's
What is
cement.
interesting is that
It's kind
uh,
of cemented.
I can't
with
even though I have
holes.
a gut
Maybe
feeling that
clay. Mm.
I
No, I
inadvertently
think
was
it's
introduced
cement.
to whoever this group of people
But it
was,
has some iron inside.
that they're from the West
You know,
Coast, that
the
they're kind of a night crew,
some
uh,
iron thing.
that they're really, really smart, that they know me better than I probably know myself, and that I was taught a few lessons, all of them good for me. If the goal was to crush me, or upon reflection today at work, I love it. I had 10 hours at work. Now when I'm not at work, when I have 2 days, literally by the halfway through the first day off, I'm like, what if they miss me at work? Because I just love
I love his comedy,
being that
guys.
guy. That guy who people are like, at first I thought you were crazy, but a manager's told me this. I got here and I just was hating life
This
and
is a
told
wonderful
Anthony I was
soul,
here. I
guys.
knew it'd be good.
Brother Seven.
What at first might have, I, yeah, I could, but dude, yeah, no, that's cool. Jen says hello. Thank you. Tell Jen I said hello too. And thank Jen. I don't know if it's a dude or I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, but tell them thank you for the many, many, many lessons I learned. And yes, I'll admit, for having gotten more than I ever could have thought. I make fun of trolls because of this guy. Not
Oh,
to
we
ever
see trolls there.
offend or attack anyone personally.
Okay, so on
I
TV,
didn't know
we're
that there was a
watching
community of people who
Portuguese Big
that's what they
Brother,
do. They
okay,
troll.
guys? I
I didn't
prefer
know
to
that.
watch Big
And if
Brother
I
than watch
ever pick a bone with
news
someone
and stuff.
personally, aside from this guy, I mean, I will. There's something
At least it
strange going
doesn't
on.
stress me
There were
out.
some people back in
Big Brother
2016
doesn't
who
stress me
would say
out.
that when there's like a sun on the east, when it's sunset in the west, and a huge double rainbow pops up between them, that it shouldn't reach around light. I didn't know that there were professional trolls though, or people who could do what Intrepid told me, and I didn't. I spelled it with a capital N and then the rest of it lowercase. I'm gonna look it up with it.
Yeah,
I guess
it's a
it's
kind
spelled
of
with
a
all
cement
uppercase. How could I not be psychic about the fact that what they said they were gonna do,
material, Anthony.
they did,
Did you go when are you going
and that
fishing,
it
brother?
was Satan himself, the chasm that opened up under me, and that they didn't let me fall all the way in. They knew they could have dropped me, maybe into something that might have literally sucked my mind, probably in about 14 seconds, because I felt like I could fall in that bed. That movie, what's it called when the,
Oh, guys, it's
hold on,
almost. Damn, my wife is gonna
get
wake
it?
up in a
What's that movie
minute.
called when that lady says, get back in
Okay,
the
so
chair
let's
now?
try to finish this, guys, so that I can.
Get out. It's called Get Out. From
I
man
know
sinks back
it's
in the chair.
still early
When
for
that lady
most
says,
of you guys, right?
sink into the chair. Now, shit. Man, when I saw the previews for that movie somewhere in a TV when I was walking by a store,
I
I
could
got
do
goosebumps.
a lie, non-sleep, go to
I
sleep
thought about
after
that
my
movie when
wife
it
goes
happened
with
the
the
other night,
kids and help her
and I was like,
out.
boy, I bet it felt good to know that he
I
was
don't
on a
know,
set.
guys. The kids don't wake
And
up
then the
in
second thing
about
I
two
thought was,
hours. I
I
may not
hope
have
that
time.
somehow that I am strapped into this
So
bed,
I might just
and
do
there was just something
maybe
about me
10 more
laughing,
minutes, okay, guys?
and it wasn't nice. No, it wasn't laughing actually.
I don't want to go to
It
bed.
was gonna eat me. I was scared
I know
shitless
my wife
wood.
is not
So
good.
whatever it
She's
was,
she's
whatever
already
they give
pretty
you
much
tonight,
waking up. I
it
can.
isn't light.
Her
I didn't know.
biological watch is very
You
good,
learn so many
guys.
neat things. And the J person, well, I just got straight put in my place. Yeah, there's trolls, and they're really smart people
I also
who are
had
doing
a
things for
contact
reasons
with a
that
friend, with a patient of
go
mine,
beyond understanding. So I was met face to face with something
a
that did
lady,
what it said it was going to
and
do. I don't know
this
how they did it.
lady worked
I was
in
met
a
with
a
some
pastry
people who definitely prove to be smarter than me
not
because they
pastry.
know immediately in a few different ways
Where
how
they
to get
sell
it right.
bread, you
Either
know.
to, they didn't try to get under my skin because they know they don't work. Rather, they got to my heart by dipping you
You
guys out
guys know the
for
name?
days. There's people who still
Where they
probably
sell
can't get
bread,
here
where
for the
they make bread
8,070
in the
seconds or
mornings and
something.
all day long, and pastries and food and things
I
like that.
thought about that. I was like, that's half a
So
day.
she
And I thought, wow,
worked
7, that's a lot longer than half
on
a day.
a
I'm not sure.
on a very
So I
close
got put
by coffee shop that I
stuff
go that it
straight
sells
to my
bread
place.
and stuff. And I
There was
sent
no
her a
ducking and
text the
dodging.
other day.
There's no
Oh,
fixing it.
hello, I hope you're doing well.
Whoever they are, they are
So
vindictive.
let's
It
do a
is
consultation
scary.
next week. And her answer was, oh, hello,
And
doctor.
now I've spent yet another
You're,
wasted hour talking
I
about
don't
this.
work
I just need the golden
on that
go
place
looking
anymore.
up
And I was
how many
like,
people
what?
I can go
And she
by
was like, oh, I
on
work in
7 worlds away.
another pastry shop
777. No
a little
spaces.
bit further
Each of the
ahead.
words
And I was like,
starts with a
oh, for
capital
real?
letter, and
And
the
she said,
rest
oh,
of it is
yes,
split. Because
I'm there now
it's
and
beyond
I know
not
where it
caring.
is.
It's knowing that I am now
It's close
wasting
by,
their
but I
time.
need to go by car because
Saying thank
it's
you.
it's a little
You
bit
can have
further.
that time.
This one,
We can
the other
arrange a
one
way to
is
where
like
you can
very
go
close to
live
my house,
on this sheet. See, and this is what
and
pisses
now
them off.
she's living
And I realized that
very far away, but she lives very close by here as
this
well.
channel, now that I know, really truly, this
So
channel
it was interesting, guys,
and me personally,
that she
with my
changed
connection with the
job,
sky and many
and
other things in the frequency and so forth and so on,
she was there for a long
obviously,
time,
and Trent has
guys.
made this clear that there is
So I
definitely a
don't know what
connection
happened, if
with
it
the astral
was
plane, with the
an
frequencies,
opportunity.
with the
Most
spiritual
likely it
realm, and
was
with
an
the astral
opportunity
plane.
that she
They
got.
let me alone the other night. They dangled me
But
over a chasm in which
either way,
something,
I'm just happy for her.
a chasm, a
I'm just
mouth
not
of
happy that
consciousness that
she's
was
not
pure,
as close to home
literal,
anymore, you know?
literal concentrated evil,
Um, but either
was
way,
letting me
guys,
know
if
that
she's
it was
better,
letting me
that's
go
what matters.
for the night.
Um,
And I'm telling you,
and happier, that's
it was
what we need, right?
formaldehyde. It was embalming fluid.
If we're
If you ever
happy,
gotten close
that's
to
what
that stuff,
matters. And
smelled it, or
sometimes
gotten too close to it, I do not recommend it. You can
being
look up
too
videos
much in a
of
place
what
is not
happens to
good. You
somebody who
start
gets
knowing
too
too much of the people and
inhales
the problems
embalming
and
fluid. It makes you
everything.
feel dead from the inside out. That's how I
And
felt. And it was a
and when you're very
fraction
good,
of
people
whatever the fuck
tend
it
to
was.
take a little
Because
bit
I
of
kept telling you,
advantage of
it
you.
gloated over it. It
So I'm
literally
not
let me
sure as well.
out to go to bed.
Either way, I hope she's feeling better, and
Why did
I
they leave?
will
Why won't they
I
come
will be
back?
treating her whenever
Why was I
she's
left
available.
after that when the smoke settled and not real dogman from UK and half the chat, half of the people who probably still can't get here after the 8,000 seconds is up, who knows how long,
He said
you
Dogman
know.
UK. Did I hear
Um,
that, guys?
then the Intrepid left and something else was there. And like I said, it was like
Did he
they
said
knew
Dogman
where it was
UK,
coming from,
sister?
what was going on, what the motive was behind it.
Oh my god, let me see.
It didn't have to do with hurting my
Nobody here
feelings.
is
It had to
talking
do with
about him.
getting rid of a bunch of people, which okay, hurt my feelings. No, it made me wonder if other people felt hurt. Yeah. Empathic boy, jump into the
Okay, let me go
fire.
back, okay, guys?
Why was I left after that when the smoke settled and not real dogman from the UK and half the chat, half of the people who probably still can't get here after the 8,000 seconds is up, who knows how long, you know.
What was that? Explain me.
Then the Intrepid left and something else was there. And
I don't know. He was talking about
like I
something
said, it
about
was
the
like
chat, but there's
nobody
nothing
knew
on.
where it was really coming from, what was going on, what the motive was behind it.
Oh my
It didn't
god.
have to do with hurting my feelings. It had to do with getting rid of a bunch of people, which
Oh, Uncle Skin is here.
okay,
Sorry.
hurt my feelings. No, it made me wonder if other people felt hurt. Yeah, empathic boy.
I'm
Jump into the
Susie B.
fire to
I'm
save
quite
the
sure
rope
that he doesn't know
that
Dogman.
everybody's gonna need to
Oh,
clip
actually, he may
over
know
the
Dogman
log
from my
in the
channel,
tree
actually.
to swing over the
But I don't think
crocodile
he was
infested
talking about
water.
Dogman
The
UK.
rope is sitting right here. Why'd you
Maybe he
jump
was
in the
talking about Dogman
fire?
Encounters?
Just in case there was somebody down here where they kind of complimented me and stroked my ego a little bit. Something down here to check. You got me stuck. That was so cool. I can't thank the people
Okay,
enough.
guys,
That's
so
probably
I
why they're not
think
here
we
going
can go
yet,
back a
because they're
hundred
smart.
times and we're not
Some of
gonna
them are
understand. I'll
smarter
go
than me.
just more time, okay?
What they
But this time I'll go maybe like
could
more.
have done to me. It
Let me
gloated.
see.
That was pure, literal
Okay,
concentrated.
stay attention, okay?
Was letting me know that it was letting me go for the night. And I'm telling you, it was formaldehyde. It was embalming fluid. Have you ever gotten close to that stuff and smelled it? Like gotten too close to it? I do not
Yep, I've
recommend it.
smelled
You can look up
formaldehyde and
videos on what
it's not
happens to a
nice,
dummy
guys.
who
It stays in
inhales
your clothes
embalming
and
fluid. It makes you
body.
feel dead from the inside out. That's how I
Ugh.
felt. And it was a fraction of whatever the fuck it was could have done to me. It gloated over it. It knew that it was letting me out to go to bed. Why
Okay,
did they
it's
leave?
close,
Why won't
guys.
they come back? Why was I left after that when the smoke settled
Okay.
and not real dogman from the UK and half the chat, half of the people who probably still can't get here after the 8,000 seconds is up, who knows how long, you know.
Okay, I don't know, Susie. Okay, it's nothing,
Then the
right?
Intrepid left and something else was
Yep,
there.
exactly. I think that was it, Susie.
And like I said, it was like nobody
Susie
knew
E. Rev,
where it was
everybody.
really coming
Big
from,
hugs for
what
Dogman
was going on, what
and
the motive was
Vision.
behind it. It didn't have to do with hurting my feelings. It had to do with getting rid of a bunch of people, which okay, hurt my feelings. No, it made me wonder if other people felt hurt. Yeah, empathic boy, jump into the
He's got a great
fire
voice.
to save the rope that
He
everybody's
plays
gonna
guitar
need
as
to
well,
clip
guys.
over the log in the tree to swing over the crocodile infested water. The rope is sitting right here. Why'd you jump in the fire? Empathic man. Just in case there was somebody down here where they kind of complimented me and stroked my ego a little bit. Down here to check.
Yes.
Got me.
Better?
Stuff.
Huh?
That
A
was
little bit
so
better?
cool. I can't thank the people enough. That's probably why they're not here going yet, because they're smart. Some of them are smarter than me. Like I said, once the smoke settled, this is the first night. I mean, that was like when I woke up and realized for the first time I'd gone into a haunted house at the amusement park. I'd never been in one before. That was spooky. That was like being in the museum when you wake up and realize that somebody spiked your peanut butter and jelly, and the lights are out and it's locked. Security guards way down at the other end, and he's actually locking the door to the section you're in, and you're like, what the? All of a sudden, the big old Tyrannosaurus Rex skeleton looks like it moved. I was in a whole different world. I deleted the video. I should have left it up. But we thought that we'd gotten in and removed all the wrenches. At first it worked, then it didn't.
Oh my god,
So, why would I
I
want to
cannot
kill this
eat
channel?
much.
I
No,
mean,
not our
kind of
Dogman.
an abandoned ship. But why in the world would I delete it?
Bless Dogman.
I looked at it
Doesn't
in a very
deserve.
strange way. The Intrepid Connect. I'm telling you, Because when I
Any
felt
more
mauled,
talks? Only
worse
good
than
talks.
death, he was living
And
death
especially
forever.
Seven, because Seven
Like,
he's very nice. I
on
wouldn't
top of a
want him
saltine
talking
cracker, just in case you wanted flavor. Maybe an
about our
olive.
awesome brother
It
Dogman.
also showed me that if it wanted to, it could have
And
showed
then
me a paradise
start
under those blankets.
watching
It could have revealed to me
Seven on
life beyond
Dogman's
measure
shorts
and happiness and
on the
joy.
BS
Granted,
News. No,
my
no,
fondest
no, please don't.
desire. It could have, and I'm not talking about wealth, diamonds, women, riches.
Mr.
I'm not talking about
Dogman.
that. It showed me that it was keenly
Oh,
aware
Susie, I
of
like
its
so much
potential and power if it so desired. If it
the drawing
so
you did.
desired.
Not
And
the
if I was
drawing, the
lucky
cartoon
enough,
you
if I
did of him and
prayed and
Vision.
worshipped enough, it was very strange
Him
that I would be
crossing his
delivered
leg.
sort of to what I deserve. A lot of dirt to plant stuff in, a lot of green. It showed me that.
That was so cool,
It showed
Dogman
me
crossing the leg.
that it would that it would in a way like me to have a little garden somewhere. Because all I need is you guys saw in my old place outside the window with a couple of beers, a cigarette hanging out my window, and 20 pounds heavier with the gym right across the street that I'd go to after landscaping all day. It would like to see me there. Hi, blue person. What? Seven, before I get taken out, I would like to come clean. I am Jin Gitaxius. Is it Gitaxius or Gitaxius? I don't want to cause you any stress. You didn't cause me stress. Well, I mean, for a minute, I deleted the account so you can have your channel. Blue Praetor. Ooh, Praetor. I love the word Praetor. That has to do with the Roman...
Praetorians, yep.
The Roman legions. And being able to lead people, and I'm not going to...
Praetorians. I know that because some
Praetor.
hooligans of my football team, they are in a court case called Praetorians. But of course I know it because of the Romans, right? So guys, I'm gonna leave it like that.
But do you have to apologize when I learned so much in the last couple of hours? Like pretty much really cool stuff. And who's Intrepid? How'd they get here the other night? Did you have something to do with
My awesome friends,
Susie
B.
here, by the way. Nobody will.
Susie B, I will send you a private message so that I can arrange an interview with you. And this one here, we can do a hangout for this piece here, Susie. I may have to clean it first, but after it's cleaned, I think I'm just gonna leave it how it is because it's pretty like that. Beautiful, right?
I can say thank you on behalf of like everybody here, especially my kids. Personally, for me, what I learned.
John P loves you, okay, guys? John P has to go to bed now. It's very late. See you soon. CCB, very blessed night. Thank you very much for joining. E-Rev as well. I'm gonna watch a little bit of SOR now. Love you very much, sister. Have a wonderful Friday and wonderful rest of the week. And I'll keep with one eye open to see if any of you guys are live, or you, Susie B, my awesome sister. E-Rev, big hugs, brother. Have a wonderful Friday. John P loves you guys, okay? I'm much more relaxed and I'm ready to go to bed. Big hugs. John P's out. 1, 2, 3.
No, don't nobody get rid of them yet.
See you at SOR.